Hey guys, Albert here, back playing some more While True Learn. This is a puzzle slash logic game that aims to teach you something about computer learning. That's right, it's educational and fun. And kind of hard also. We ran into a few snags last time during the recording of things that we were not able to figure out. I didn't even read that contract, so that was great. But hopefully we will be able to get this done pretty well. We have here a splitter, which will let us divvy up the difficulty of getting these calculations done. And I think, let's see, this has to be 100% accurate. We're definitely going to be throwing some stuff in the trash. So what we'll end up doing is splitting green and blue, and then that will split out to, well, this is going to be tricky. Am I doing this right? I might not be doing this right. We'll see. So let me think here. So if I split green and red and then blue and red, I can use the blue side of both of these to go here, and the green side of both of these to go here. Now the red is going to go into the boxes, the output, and the greens and the blues are going to go in the trash. Let's walk through what's going on here. So we're splitting up the load to hopefully make this go fast enough. As you can see, we've bought some upgrades that make these go a little faster, but still it probably matters exactly how fast they go. We are doing blue-green splits here, and what that means is, obviously, it sends blue down this path and green down this path. When it hits a red, it goes at random to one of these places. So, for instance, this path will always have blues and reds. This path will always have greens and reds, so now we have split blue and red apart and green and red apart, and we're sending the ones we don't want in the trash. And we're going to test run this thing, see if it works like we hope it does. Oh, yeah. Well, we got our accuracy and our occupancy. That's excellent, and we got a silver medal. Silver medal is good. We only got 15 seconds. We're going to go ahead and release that. This is a prediction of presidential elections, so we nailed it. We figured out who was going to be president next. Cat Cash Bank, we lost. Oh, all right, we got some money. $1,200. That's excellent. Now we can go to this automatic movie rater if we want to. That's probably almost definitely going to be harder. Let's check out our startup. We've got 102 users. Our weekly income is 27 cat bucks. Things seem to be running smoothly. We can get another startup if we want. We can have up to 4. I'm sorry, that's not the right one. Here we go. We can try this self-driving car thing. Hi, we are trying to launch our self-driving taxi service. It is a very promising startup, but we have a problem. Our algorithm makes a lot of errors when it tries to recognize traffic light signals. In result, the car sometimes moves ahead instead of stopping. We hope that you can solve this problem. The coding must be working very fast. This isn't going to be a problem at all. Yeah, we'll invest all our money. Whatever. So we need only circles. Let's find the thing that sifts for circles. That's going to be our first thing. I guess, you know what we should do? We can get rid of blues, right? Because blues, this is a slightly faster system. We can weed out the blues with this else. Oh, I'm sorry. The else goes to here. And then we can just send whatever circles we have. Oh no, we're going to have to split between red and green. So we might need some parallel systems as well. We want this to run as quickly as possible. So let's build the system we need, and then we'll have to copy it. There is a way to build up like a sample system that you can bring in, this DLL nodes, but it's real finicky for me anyway, so we're not using that. Now, this decision tree is pretty fast. It almost... Yeah, we're going to stick with that. So we're going to send everything that's blue to the garbage. Doesn't matter what shape. That's fine. Then we're going to come in here. If it's circle, it goes through here. If it's not circle, it goes to here. And then it comes down to here. Now, we should only have red and green at this point, so we're going to take our greens and our reds and split them apart. And now we're going to do all of that again. Now, we can copy all of this and paste it. It does not keep all of the arrows and stuff, which is disappointing. We'll have to do that again manually. We go from else up to here to get these guys. Blues all go in the garbage again. Other shapes also go in the garbage. Circles come down here and get sorted for red and green. And we're going to split the work like so. Let's run a test run and see what happens. You can see us getting clogged up in this expert system right here. That's a problem. We're also not... We're on 0 occupancy? I guess that's 0% because we are seeing things go in there. Oh, right. This is a contract, so interesting. Very interesting. So this will just keep running, and if it's slow, it's not going to give us like a, oh, you didn't succeed. We just won't make any money. I want to restructure this. So we're going to start with one of these. We can get rid of the wrong color. Like, if we send a green into the trash can, a green circle into the trash can, that's actually not going to hurt. Like, it'll just mean slightly lower occupancy, but that might be a better way to go if we can get this going faster. So we're going to sort, blues are going to go here. Now this is a slower one again. We're going to have green sorted out this way. So some reds will go in here. But that's fine. And then some greens will go in there. We'll sort for circles here. Anything that's not circles goes down there. Oh no, that's not going to work either. Because this will send some greens through here. And this will send some reds through here. And we're going to get reds in our green circles. And greens in our red circles. That's no bueno. By the way, you can also click on this little broom up here to get rid of everything. And if we find that we just can't do it, we can always just sell all our shares and, you know, take a little bit of a hit. Alright, so we're sorting for blues. We're going back to this system. Then we're sorting for circles. And then we're sorting out red and green. Let's just copy this like 4 times. We can use up to 50 nodes, so let's definitely take advantage of as much of that as we can. Ah! Which one is the one I can move? The moving system is weird here. Like, there is one of these boxes you can click to move things, but it's not intuitive. All right, so we've got all of these guys. And now we're going to be using a splitter up here. And then splitting, we got 1, 2, 3. Actually, I've got more than I was going to go with 4. It might not be, so let's see. We'll go to here, and here, and there, and there, and there, and there. Now, all the else's move on. All the blues go in the garbage. Clear as mud. Cool. Oh, that didn't go to the garbage can. Once again, else's go to the garbage now. Let it go. Did you get my joke? Because it's like Elsa from Frozen. Never mind. And then these move on to here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and delete this row because I just don't want to deal with it. I just do not. And then greens all go down. And reds all go up. Let's do a test run just to make sure we're getting accuracy. Oh, guys, you have to put the input hooked up. Otherwise it doesn't do nothing. Now we're gonna do a test run for accuracy. We are still getting a bottleneck here in this expert system. But it doesn't look like we're having any flaws come through. And I don't know if it's possible to do this any faster than we're currently doing it. The little switchers will figure out what is working best and go to it. We could potentially put the circle sorters first. So in this line, if the circle happens first, that's the slowest possible operation. So we could sort circles first, and then the rest of the line would be going as fast as we want it to. I think we're definitely going to do that. Can I? No, I can't cut those. All right. Reconfiguring. Okay, and then if it is a circle, it goes on and searches for blue. If it is not a circle, it goes in the garbage. Actually, do we already have that? No, we don't. Not circles go in garbage. Actually, that is already set up. Okay. And then if it is blue, what does it do? Goes in the garbage. If it's not blue, it goes on to here. Makes sense? And then these things should just do what they're already doing. Let's do another test run. So the backlog happens here now exclusively. None of these things get filled up. I don't know if that's actually better because the bottleneck is still functionally the same. But I feel like it's better. So we're going to go with it. We're going to release this code and see how we do. In fact, let's go ahead and click test. Yes, skip a day. Let's see how our overload... Hey, we don't have any overload. We don't have any weekly income either. But this is bringing us some money, so that's cool. We're going to go back to the tree now. And click on this automatic movie rater. The Oscar committee wants us to figure out what movies are going to do good. Okay, so this is interesting. So we have just squares. We probably want to do this relatively quickly. We are sorting into red and green and red and blue. Now, the interesting thing here is that we have different occupancies. Red is the highest number here, so we want to send... Let's see. If we have red up here and green up here, all the red and the blues will come down here. Then we can sort green up here. Now, greens and blues are going to go this way, which we can then sort into green and blue. Let's see if that gives us what we want. It's probably more complicated than that. So the main trick here is to get our occupancy filled before time runs out. And we do! We only get a bronze medal, but we do it. Now we could use a splitter to get the gold, but frankly, I'm not that excited about that. We're going to release our code. We're going to get our money. Who cares about getting gold? Woohoo! Next project! Accept that cashola. Cha-ching! Said accept. There we go. Alright, let's go on Seabay and see what upgrades we can buy. We can buy Random Forest, which is a complex decision tree. I don't fully understand this. A more complex structure than a decision tree, but it can recognize more classes. Let's see. We've only got $6,000. I think we'd be better spent on our hardware. Getting better server cost and things. Like increasing data transfer speed. And increasing node work speed. Could get cheaper servers. I don't know what a DLL... Oh, we provide more DLL slots. We're going down, and we probably don't have the money to buy all those. Let's see what we can get for cats. Oh, this guy costs too much. We spent all our money on actual good stuff, and we can't get a cool cat now. Boo! Let's go back to the tree. So, here we are, the National Heritage Protective System. Let's read this one. Good morning, we have dozens of scientific equipment. Dozens of scientific equipment. I don't know if that's how that works. In protected areas for the sake of looking after the objects of national heritage. We're parsing info from our equipment on a daily basis and need to sort it depending on the color of the report. Can you make a program that will help us? Yes, I can make a program that will sort your reports based on what color they are. I can. Why? Okay. So they're only letting us do 3, but that's all we need. So we're going to sort by green and blue. I think we could really do this in any order, but for some reason, it's easier for me to think about it in this way. So once again, this randomly decides where red's going to go because red isn't in the decision tree. And I lied. I said it was going to be... So red... Let's go red and blue. Yeah, there we go. So this randomly is going to select for green now. Green can come down here. Or it can go up there. This will now, because there's only 2 things coming in, sort this properly. Red will go up. Green will go down. This will do the same. Green will go up. Blue will go down. And this is just baby stuff. Yes. Got a gold medal. There was really, like, no other way to do that. This is one of those simple ones where they're like, we only let you use certain things and, like, there is just one way to accomplish it. So it's real hard to not succeed. It's on these side quests that you get messed up. We're going to go into human behavior research next. Good morning. We are a scientific laboratory specializing in human behavior research. We need to extract the results of our last research from our equipment across the city. This is a very sensitive, important... Jeez, guys, can you not proofread the text of your game? This is a very sensitive, important information, so please be very accurate. 50% accuracy required. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. They said please be very accurate, but they lied. We're only allowed to use one node, but that's okay, because they only want 50% accuracy. And look at that. Look at that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's try this sidebar here, see if we can figure it out. I didn't read it because I don't care. So this is 100% required. This is splitting, so we need red in both places, green here, blue here. I say we need red in both places, we don't really. That was actually kind of a lie, so what we can do is do the blue thing like this. So we're gonna get red and blue going down here, and we'll actually send all of our reds back up here. And then red and green are gonna get split. No, wait, this won't work. Why won't this work? Because there's only 10 blues. If we send all the reds up here, that boogers us here because we need 15 occupancy on the blues down here. So we need to figure out how to get 25. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're putting the reds down here. That's all the reds, right? All the reds coming down here. That won't work either. Oh, you tricksy booger! What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we gonna do this? Okay. It was tricksy, but we figured it out. We've only done it with 2 nodes. We're not doing it as fast as the gold medal thing requires, but here's how this goes. This is some unexpected thinking from my perspective anyway. So the real trick here is dividing this occupancy exactly like this, 15, 25. That if you add these up, you get 40, all right? We only have 45 here to work with, so there's not a ton of margin for error. So what do we do here? We go and we sort green and blue. Now, as we know, that sends red, sort of splits it down the middle randomly, but essentially in halves. The reds, some of them go here. Some of them go down here. What we do now is we send this. This is not really a sorter so much as it is a splitter that we're using to get more reds up here. If we only send blues down here and no reds, we don't end up with enough occupancy because there's only blues. If we send all of the reds up here, or all of the greens, it has to be split evenly. So what we do is we take some of the reds and we send them down here with the blues. Split in half. The other half goes back up here where they're sorted again randomly. One half going down this path, the other half going down this path, and we get our result. And we are going to release that now. That took me longer to figure out than I planned, but man, is that a beautiful solution. I really hope it works this time as well. If we didn't get gold, we weren't quite fast enough for gold. But I'll take it. That probably requires some leveling up of some kind. We're just going to stick on the main tree now, because woo, was that a toughie. Alright, so we want some red. We've got blues. Oh, it's only 75%, so this is interesting. It requires 75% accuracy. Let's just see what happens if we just run it like this. It's probably not going to be great. I'm imagining what probably we're going to have to do is throw some blues down here. Because this is only an occupancy of 3. If one blue gets in here, we're going to be way more than 75% off. So I think we're going to do this. This one can be sort of wild because there's not that many blues compared to how many greens. I think this will do what we want, unless we run into problems with the timing. Yes. Occupancy is going up, and we have completed with the gold medal, baby. Whew, it's good to have that win after after struggling so much with that other one. Let that one run. I've just spilled coffee on myself. Got warm coffee on my shirt. Yeah, I'll accept that money. Let's check out our, wow, we're not overloaded here. But we are also not making any money. So that's disappointing. Let's check out and see if we can buy anything new on Seabay. I don't want a tambourine. We already have... Cool. We have that, we have that. Increase work node speed and data transfer speed. Yeah, it's all about the Pentiums. Yeah! DLL slots. Not really using those. Hardly at all. Because I haven't figured out how to. Bad at the game. Increase data transfer speed. Yes, I'll take that. Once again, we don't have any money for cats because we're playing the game. Now here we are. Border crossing control system. Oh, that's great. I'm sure there won't be any political comments in this video. Good afternoon. We are offering you a contract on improving our country's border security system. Our cameras detect a lot of violators. We ask you to write a system that will determine the type of vehicle that criminals use and pass the violation protocol to the optimal checkpoint to reach the incident and react to the incident and arrest the trespassers? I'm making a computer that's gonna arrest people? The most popular types of crossing the borders are on foot, by car, and via giant slingshot. Somebody saw that Mythbusters episode. Alright, so we have interesting accuracy requirements. This is only 50-50 accuracy. These are 100 accuracy. Fortunately for us, this part's... So we can just take some of these... I don't know what our occupancy is here. Oh, I have to split apart to use this. Alright, I got it. So this only requires 10. We're not going to worry too much about that. We want most of our stuff down here, which means we're probably going to double up on splitters. Oh, I got to... Right. I actually have to double up on the splitters. I'm a smart one. So what... This is the only one that's really going to require a lot of sorting because it asks for triangles and it needs 90% correctness. Alright, accuracy. Also, it requires an occupancy of 40. I almost feel like... Yeah, because there's only 60 triangles, we should almost start with this. So we're sure to get the occupancy we need down here. We're gonna use... No, I want to... Oh, I have multiples. Okay, I see what's going on here. It's hard to keep some of these visual elements straight on the screen, but hopefully we're doing okay. So all of these triangles are going to go down here. We're going to have more than we need, but hopefully it won't be so many more that it boogers us up. And everything else is just going to kind of get split up because... Let's see. We want 30 down here. We can probably delete this node. Have this one go here. This one here. This one here, and if some triangles... Actually, no triangles will get in, so it doesn't even matter. And then this one... Actually, maybe we just leave that off. Now, our biggest concern is time. Because the sift for triangles is a very slow process. So far, we have amazing accuracy, but we got to get a lot of stuff through all of these nodes. We are running out of time, baby. Not anywhere near full on what we need. What we can do is run a sift from all of these through the triangle sorter, or most of them anyway. So let's say, actually it would make sense to use more than one, right? Because we got to reduce the load. Now that's going to cost us server time, but there's not really anything we can do about that. So we're gonna be sort of tripling the speed at which we're sorting for triangles. We're gonna do like this and like this. All of these triangles are going down here. The else's will go, let's say like that. And I don't know that that's perfectly correct, but we're going to go ahead and test run it. Well, we filled this one up way too fast. That's pretty clear. We are very close to being good with this, though. So we have occupancy problems on these two bottom ones. We need to shift a little bit more to that. If we delete this and go straight down to a splitter here, we're not going to be anywhere near 90%, right? What about like this? Maybe we should use another triangle splitter. We don't have anything going here, so we desperately need that. Not a lot, mind you, but just like at least 10. Yeah, this splitter, this sifter down here is a bottleneck. For sure. Okay. Finally, we figured it out. So essentially, this is a math problem. If you think about it in the sense of, first of all the triangles have to go down here. But you don't want a sifter at the beginning because they operate super slow. So that would be a bottleneck. So what we ended up doing was taking the rest of the things like you would divide them up, because you have 30, 20, and 10. So you're going to want to send, for instance, a lot down here to 30. Right, so that's an early... yeah, so let's say 30 plus 10 is 40, and 20 is half of that. So we're going to take... We want half of our non-triangle nodes to go here, and the other half then to be split into a third between these two. And oh, by the way, after we do that, which we are doing with this stuff, we're then taking and sifting out all the triangles and sending them all down here, which gets us under the wire, but just barely. You can see that this lower one is a major bottleneck here, so is this as well. But I believe, I've run the test run already. We are going to get our occupancy, not with the gold medal, unfortunately, but silver, so not too bad. This was really difficult, guys. Took me a longer time than I would have liked to admit. Greetings! Our scientific conference provides several lecture halls for the visitors to meet famous scientists. We would like to separate VIP badge holders from the rest, but unfortunately VIP halls have very limited capacity. Therefore, some of the premium badge holders will have to be sent to the regular halls. We have a terminal, yada yada yada. Will you kindly do that for us? Yes! Yes, I will. Everything has to be 100%. We have 15, 20, and 10 occupancy rates. Oh, this is gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts and kick butts. So let's separate... What do we even start with? We know we want a bunch of green down here. So we can separate out just the greens, and these are pretty fast nodes. We might end up needing to split so we get more efficiency. We're going to green this. Now, what are we sifting for? Circles. Circles go up here. Everything else goes down here, right? And we can do the same thing with this, I think. Because this is going to be red and blue coming through here. And let's do a test run. I suspect, given that we are allowed a splitter here, that we're probably not going to work out with this one. But let's give it a shot. Our accuracy's good, at least. Occupancy's going up. How's our time? We've got some time. Occupancy, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Low accuracy? What did I miss? Oh, we got something down here we weren't supposed to get. What did we get? Oh, we're stupid is what happened. Right. So we got some blues down there. Let's try running this again. I'm worried we're not going to get enough. No, we've got plenty of occupancy here. Possibly not enough. This is a little bit of a bottleneck, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. And there we go. Success with the bronze medal, which we will take. Release that bad boy. Release the Kraken. It's nice to have a problem you can at least solve. After looking at the last one for like 20 minutes, my brain hurts. Yes, I'll take the money. See if there's anything other good stuff we can buy on eBay. We are not doing great here. Our users are going up, and we don't have any overload. Users are going down on this. Tatari is not liking what we're doing. We can cash out. Yeah, we're going to cash out on that. Our self-driving car. Let's see if we can do any better. Can I use these as a node? Can I make a custom node? Doesn't look like it. Let's just check. No. Is it under... No. No self-driving car. I haven't figured out DLL nodes. Like, I know how to do them, but I can't... It's annoying. We can drop in some more base nodes, I guess. And just do another iteration of this. So the system works a little better. What's the thing I can grab that moves the whole thing? Yes, okay. Great. Splitting. We only want circles, so anything that's not a circle goes in there. Blues also go in there. Circles go to there. Else goes to there. Red goes up here. Green stays down here. Just do a test run to make sure there's not like any major... Oh, poop. Right. We need yet another splitter. To make this work. So one splitter. Ah. Yeah, there we go. That goes to there. That goes to there. Test run again. %, 100%. That's what we like to see. That'll give us a little bit more efficiency. Man, is this thing a mess. If I knew how to make DLLs, that would be so much better. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stop it and release. Accept. Hopefully that'll be good. Let's just check. Skip a day. Wow. Whoa, I got fired from my startup? Okay. Wow, these guys kicked me out. They said no. We're gonna get back to the tree, I guess, after we go shopping on Seabay. Whew. Not our proudest day. Bought that DLL site. I have no idea what it does. Cheaper servers. Everything else is locked. Tree! Predict president elections. Good morning. I need to know who to vote for. Man, this game's political. Can you predict the winner of the next presidential elections? I will send you a big database. Yeah, sure, dude. I got this. We're good. And then we're just gonna do that. Actually, we're gonna put greens down here because there's only 6 reds, and we're just gonna test run. Oh, we might need to double it up. Yeah, okay. They want it to go faster. Fine. I get you. I understand. You're in a hurry to find out if you're gonna win or not, Mr. Trump. Oh, blues go here. Greens down here. Split the load. Test run. We are not going to win gold on this one. We're not even going to win on this one. Wow. Okay, what did we do wrong? What can we do better? We can add more decision trees. That's no problem. We can split things, you know, sort of more robustly. Since we're obviously not winning the gold with the speed, we don't have to win the gold with the number of nodes used either. So on silver we can use up to 9, which we should be fine with. Alright. Need a couple of those. Need a couple more of those. Splitting this apart. Doing the exact same thing here. These are literally the same. Throw away all the red votes. Or don't even... The red votes don't matter, I mean. The green votes for sure don't matter. Sort. And ba-boom! Yeah. Release that bad boy. There we go. 1 silver medal coming up. Moving up the cat tree. Good morning. Our research center helps extracting data from social surveys. Yes, because that's how normal human writes. We're facing issues and chances are good we won't make it by the deadline. Please write a program that can extract as much information as fast as possible. If possible, make it self-learning too. And they're giving us a new little thing about Garry Kasparov. We've got this genetic solver, which will do a similar thing to our other thing. This node creates several copies of the elements. This is like a splitter, only not exactly. So, gold medal only requires 1 of these. So here's how this works. They don't require 100% accuracy. Now that we have these genetic solvers, what we do is, instead of just doing a test run, we train it. And I guess it gets some kind of feedback from these things about whether they're happy with what they have in them. Because then we can click Evolve and delete this guy. and run it again. And it gets better as the test goes on. We're still not to where we want to be yet, but we can just keep clicking evolve and deleting the old model. It's very similar to the other sorter that they had that works over time, except this one you have to click evolve several times. It's really essentially the same game mechanic. The other thing I will say is that this one will get more accurate. So the other one goes to about 20% max when you train it. This one can go down to 9-ish, which is pretty good. And that definitely gets us... We were already winning the gold medal, but we are going to release this and get a gold medal here. One of those easy sort of tutorial, this is how this thing works kind of levels. We're going to go on Seabay and see... Isolation Forest coming soon. Random Forest is already here. This looks exciting. I can't wait to get that thing. Let's click hide purchased items, because that's not helpful at all. We don't have... Oh, yeah, here we go. We can get some stuff. Increase data transfer speed. Nodes work speed. Server cost goes down. Yeah, we'll get this, I think. And we're out of money for everything else. How about cats? Still... I keep forgetting to get a cat. We've got this guy. I don't know. I guess we can send him to the pound or whatever. Get a different cat. As you may know, Garaspov is to complete with AI chess computer next month. Yep, that was a sentence. Can you write a chess bot for training? And then this is interesting. Okay, so we are going to go with red down here. If we put all of the greens up here, that should be fine. And then blues can come down here because we only need 10 occupancy. Like, the requirements here are pretty ridiculous. I think if we train this well enough, it should be great. We're gonna have to do the evolve thing, but that's fine. It's almost there already. Ran out of time, low accuracy. Yeah, I want to evolve this guy, though. There we go. How about now? How about now, huh? We got a silver medal. It says to get the gold, we could use up to 3 nodes, which I think I would assume means splitting and then just running 2 of these, like, in tandem. But I'm going to take silver, because I don't have high ambitions. Next project! Ooh. These side quests look difficult. Let's not do that. Predictions of winnings in a casino looks easy. Hey there, you know I'm a big gambler. I'm going to Las Vegas next week, and I hope I'll make some money. Did I say some? I meant to say huge money. I need you to write some code or whatever you do there and predict all the ways to win roulette. If you do everything right, 5% of whatever I score is yours. Can you handle it? Please find some related data enclosed. So this is fun. So we're sorting out reds into the garbage, or everything that's not red going in the garbage. Ovs. We are taking these guys, and I think using them as just splitters. So what we're going to do is, we want more down here than we want up here. So we'll take... Actually, let's run down to here, just for the visual sake. That goes up there. Half of these come up here, and then get in split, and half up to there and there. Actually, we have a... You know what? It's not even... We have so many reds, the occupancy is not even a problem. We just need to split between these two and get the training on. We are up to 44%. That definitely gives us enough accuracy. Will it get us our occupancy? fast enough. No, we ran out of time. We're allowed to use one more. I think I'm using my splitter inefficiently. So let's, instead of doing that, we're going to copy and paste this. Going to send red there from that and red there from that. I think that'll get us a faster run. It takes longer to fill that one up, and we are still not quite at 90%. But we're going to keep evolving this, and I think we'll be good. I'll go ahead and evolve this one as well. Occupancy is high, 90%, not good enough. We're not good enough for 90 down here. We're going to keep training, though. We're going to evolve and delete the old yard. One more time. Should do it. Come on, 90%. Yes! Silver medal! What up? And that, I think, is going to do it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am enjoying this game. It is very taxing for a dummy like me to figure out what to do in some of these cases. And some of the solutions are not... A lot of the solutions, especially in the more difficult ones, are very non-obvious. A lot of trial and error. Probably not the best way to go about that, but I'm going to plead the Let's Play fifth and say it's hard to do while you're talking also. But I hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this. If you have, don't forget to leave a like on the YouTubes. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already doing that. And I will see you guys next week with more of While True Learn. Take care, y'all.